My brother-in-law, one day he stole a piece of food, leftover food from the plenty kitchens to feed his 3 children and his wife, which is my sister. And he was caught by the village guard. So picking trash, leftover food is also a crime. So he was beat up severely among the villager. When you commit a crime, they do it publicly. So he died that night. When he died, my sister decided not to report to the village chief to keep the dead body, which is my 3 nieces and nephews, hold on for a couple of nights to receive the food that also was supposed to be part of my brother-in-law. 2 days later, the villagers find out that my sister hid the dead body of her own husband. So she was accused of eating the stolen rice, stolen food, which is supposed to be part of my brother-in-law. So they brought her to a nearby hospital. To prove that she stole the food, they cut her stomach open and she died. So the little baby cries and cried until he died because he was like 1 year old little baby. The second one also cries and got exhausted and so died of exhaustion. She was about 3 years old. And one left behind, she was about 5 years old. And we worried that what to do with her because she kept asking for the parent. So we decided to make up a story and lie to her. We told her that the parents and her brother and sister pretended to die. Actually, they will go to heaven and we will come back to pick her up in the next couple of days. So we give her a bowl, a coconut bowl that we used to drink water in the village. So she stopped crying, just stopped crying. My niece now lives in the States, married with 3 children, and that bowl that we give her, she kept in the safety box in the Bangalore, Maryland. And she told me that she wanted to believe the same story I told her 30 years ago. Don't ever you change the story for me. After the collapse of the regime, the village chief who was responsible for the death of my sister ride a bicycle, 100 kilometers, bring banana, flour, and came to my mother and asked for forgiveness. So my mother, she's a Buddhist-like kind of person. She's 84 years old now, so she forgave him for what he did to her own daughter. My mother not just only lost her daughter, she lost all the brother and sister, all her parents during that time. She's actually alone. And she forgave him for what he had done to her own daughter. But I disagree. I want justice. I want prosecution so that I can reach a full forgiveness. In terms of my niece, reconciliation is impossible. She never come back to Cambodia and she never wanted to come back to Cambodia. So this is to demonstrate to you how Cambodian society are so divided. Between my niece, myself, and my mother, we are divided on how justice is being done to my sister. And the whole society are such. Everybody, from the king down to the peasants, including the perpetrator, we lost at least one family member